Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you so much for stopping by. So my people, Yorubas are waking up and they are fighting back against Sharia court establishment in Yorubaland. So a few days ago, that this news that came out that on 11th of January 2025, that they're going to be inauguration for Sharia court in Oyo State. So since then, a lot of Yorubas have been coming out to say that that will never happen, that there will be nothing like Sharia court or Sharia law in Yorubaland, and which a lot of Yorubas are kind of in support of it as well. So we don't know how this is going to go, whether this date, 11th of January, is going to hold for the inauguration of Sharia court in Oyo State. So let me allow you guys to just listen and hear what Mayogo said concerning this matter and also other matter. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Subscription is free, and also give me a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend this video for other people to watch. Thank you so much for doing so.
It's just going to be like a warning or an awareness. They are pushing an agenda in Yorubaland right now called the Sharia. And you see, normally, right, Sharia wouldn't have been a problem. But when you look at the people behind it, those who are pushing this Sharia in Yorubaland, these are a bunch of criminals hiding behind religion. We have had them in northern part of Nigeria, where this same Sharia was introduced. And those who are pure criminals are the people who are operating it. Ordinarily, again, they will tell you that a Sharia is not for everyone, it's for Muslims. But in practice, with what we have witnessed in Nigeria so far, especially northern Nigeria, people have been arrested. People have been locked up for blasphemy. People have been sentenced to death. People who are not Muslims, who have nothing to do with Islam, they have been arrested, they have been locked up. A lot of them have been sentenced to death by this bunch of unscrupulous religious extremists and fanatics in northern Nigeria. We have had some of them who have arrested people for eating during Ramadan because they are having their Ramadan. And you that is not a Muslim, you are not allowed to eat in the public. We have seen all this madness play out in that contraption where what they are pushing is not for religion per se, it is for subjugation. It is for control. And I am happy that a lot of people in Yorubaland are kind of aware of it now. In Oyo State, in Lagos State, even though some people believe that this is the handiwork of APC, which is to create a form of a distraction, whereby the Tifnumbu and his gang will later kind of like, pretend to want to mediate by saying, this is why you need us. So you, the Muslims, wait, give it some time. Okay, not now. You, the Christians, don't worry. We have spoken to them. We will make sure that, you are not affected, this and that. All of this to take a political advantage of you. It is not just happening. If you're hearing it like, like rumor, it is not rumor. There are those who have been already kind of mobilized to ensure that in the next few days and weeks, this is going to be the talking point. But I am happy that those who understand the consequences of this are not just talking. I won't say much. I'm happy that those who are supposed to act on this, or those who have been, sort of jotted by all of this, are also going to act on it. We don't want Sharia in Yorubaland. Yorubaland is not an Islamic region. So therefore, those of you who are pushing all this madness, I hope you are ready for what the consequences of what this is going to be at the end of the day. Those of you who are the political class pushing this as well, I hope you also know what the consequences of this is going to be. We know that a lot of you are not doing this because of your Islam or what have you. You are doing this for political reason. And however, those of you who are not knowledgeable enough, if you let them use any takia on you and you begin to kind of play it down, this is a serious stuff. I'll give you more on that some other time.
So the issue of Sharia issue, do you know it's in our constitution?
I know it is.
Understand? Good. Ordinarily, if we say a place is a secular state, then Sharia supposed to appear in the constitution for us thing, it's not supposed. With that, it's not a secular state, but it's being pronounced as a secular state because Sharia applied in the constitution is not supposed to be. Now, you see, when they bring some of this issue like they wanted to Sharia to be in Southwest, people say it will not happen. My brother, in Tinubu's regime or APC, don't say something will not happen. It will happen. Because when the issue of Muslim ticket came up, people say it will never happen. It happened, everybody witnessed it. Do you understand? Though it's not everybody them, because I landed almost all of them in a serious problem in poverty and the rest of them.
Like they
But
miscalculated.
this thing that is happening, yeah, nobody should say it will not happen. As far as APC is in power, it might happen. But what I want to say to the larger Nigeria is that they should wake up to their responsibility when something of this nature comes up. Understand? Because it was said it will not go to affect Christian, but they use it to kill the border.
You know? And they could be protected by it.
Wow. When the border was killed was where this popular Reverend Mark Kuka. But these people like this that we're supposed to see them coming after say, no, we will not accept. If this one will make Nigeria to break, let it break. Because of their own safety, everybody keep quiet. Like the issue you mentioned yesterday regarding the woman who posted something that is it was international organization,
yes,
Christian organization, who now spoke on her behalf. Got lawyers.
They hired the lawyers. They, put the international pressure. All these campaigns all over the world. Nigerian churches didn't say "pim." Not even big churches in Nigeria said "pim." All these GOs in Nigeria, "pim," they don't say. And the rest of the world is saying that Nigerian Christians are the most persecuted in the world. But these guys are not saying anything. You will see them mingling and be talking about peace. The peace in Nigeria. Let us pray for the peace of Nigeria. Let us pray for the peaceful. I was like, what the heck, man?
Okay. I was speaking with somebody in Nigeria recently. I said, if you have heard about the story of Martin Luther Jr., he's a reverend and he's an activist. We have reverends in Nigeria who are just there. Their supporters are being killed on a daily basis. It doesn't concern them. Not that they talk of tithe and offering every day, building a big auditorium and the rest. It is because Nigeria is together. That's why the people are still going to church. I think we saw what they call COVID-19 made everybody to understand you are on your own. COVID-19 made people to understand you are on your own. Pastor is on his own. Everybody was on there. Nobody go to anywhere. Nobody go to mall. Nobody go to church. Everybody's on his own. Do you understand? So what I want to say in the instance is that Nigerians should wake up when some of these things that is not going to be in the benefit of everybody is being brought to the public. Let everybody stand and make sure that thing did not succeed. Secondly, I think Nigeria should wake up against judiciary and the police now because they have systematically become the problem of Nigerians now because the way police are handling the citizen and the judiciary, I think is a thing of concern to me and should be a thing of concern to other Nigerians because these are the instruments they are using to oppress people on a daily basis. Nigerians should wake up. Now, the issue of coastal road.
Right.
The issue of coastal road. Please let me just speak of this.
Go on.
And if we have a working country, those people involved in that coastal road should by now be arrested because when you have such a big project, it should not be only one company alone. It should be a consortium of consultants. Understand? Mm-hmm. And you are going to factor in contingency plan in case if there is inflation or whatever thing should be factored into that project. It should not be only one. It should be a consortium of companies that handle that contract, not only one person. Now they are now reviewing it. They supposed to make such thing before that time. So those things are things that unfortunately we don't have National Assembly anymore. Understand? These are the things they're supposed to rise up to. Thank you, my brother, and
bless you.
Hope to talk with you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, and compliment of the season to you as well. In addition, see, I don't know if some of you will kind of like remember this. This coastal road, a project of this magnitude, right, was supposed to actually have been a PPP. In fact, from those in the know, they said that was the plan. PPP. From the days of Shagari, that was the moment they conceptualized the idea of building a coastal road from Lagos to the eastern part of Nigeria, straight to Calabar and other areas. So PPP simply means that public-private partnership. So people were supposed to bring their money, okay? Like construction companies are supposed to bring their money, all right? And then build the road, okay? Once they build the road, they will now put on what is called the toll gate, all right? Where they will operate the road for another maybe 50 years. So they will to recoup their money from the road users. So this was the idea. It wasn't supposed to be built by Nigeria. But Tinubu and his gang, they jettisoned that, and they single-handedly paid Shaguri 1.1 trillion naira without the National Assembly approval. $11 billion a project without the National Assembly approval. That is, well, maybe it is a monarchy. Adiola, you there?
Yes, I can. How
are you doing?
Well, I'm all right, though. I don't even know what to say tonight again, sir. I just. Man, I'm sorry, but this is a monarchy. There isn't anything to fit it. It's just a monarchy. You know, we are practicing monarchy in Nigeria. No,
it's a democracy, but it is not.
It's not democracy because you actually handpicked. It depends on who you are related to, and it depends on what clique you are in. So there isn't any. It's not a monarchy by blood per se. So you have to rule that out in the first place. So it's monarchy by association. So that is how that place is being governed. It is monarchy by association, not by blood. It will continue, but it's just the fact that many people have lost their lives, especially children in this time of of the year. It's so painful, my ego. I feel more or less, I just don't know. I feel so sad at this period in time where people will lose their life because of just it's mind-boggling, my ego. It is mind-boggling. These people were thrown into poverty 10, 15, 25 years ago. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like this. You've made people poorer. People are poorer. You mentioned yourself about how you move from riding bikes to cars to brand new cars.
Mm-hmm.
That is example of classical upward mobility, whereby a society allows you to climb because they give you the ladder. So there's upward mobility for you to go ahead and do what you want to do, as long as you want to apply yourself. And someone is saying we should cut our coat according to our size. We should downsize, whereas you are not downsizing. You are not the example or the moral high ground or the moral compass to show we are cutting costs. It's a monarchy, and you expect such when there's a monarchy in place.
It's a case of do as I say, not as I do.
Yes, it is a monarchy, because if you truly, genuinely came in through a process that is not flawed, and you exactly do what you say, the country will be different. But because it came in through a forced method, it's a monarchy. So someone that has that kind of thinking doesn't, it is detached from reality. It doesn't understand the modern suffering of a human person on the street. The other one, is just rhetoric. You're just saying things because he needs to say it. I don't know how low we can go. Every time I think we are the lowest. Every time I think we are the lowest. Guess what, Michael? There's more to go. And that for me is mind-boggling and is troubling. At this point in time, people are dying needlessly because they've been plunged into poverty. My God, man. I like I said it last time, I said it before, Nigeria is a getaway vehicle for robbery.
Oh.
And they keep on using it. You go and rob, you use the vehicle called Nigeria to get away with robbery. Baba, good night, sir. I don't have much to say tonight, but Baba, good night, man.
Thank you so much for calling in, okay? You stay safe, bro. And compliment of the season. This is the Prince JJ Man, representing
IPOB for life.
that is him. Prince, how are you?
Baba, I'm fine. Oh, our Tukano Mike.
Yes, sir.
Respect, Baba.
Thank you.
We, they feel you every day. Oh, well done, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you are doing a great job.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Baba, you see, I said, let me check out small for the matter. Don't say where would I talk. You see, the Bible said that the thief cometh not but to kill, steal, kill, and destroy.
Hmm.
That is what Tunumbu and the family represent. You know, you see this his child, the one they called Shay. That one I know you know, we cannot shame the shameless. You get what I mean? Because he has an ambition of being the governor of Lagos State. So he want to
I don't think he had that ambition, but this is not the sycophants around the family. They've been pushing it. They have been the one pushing it, but it doesn't even look like it. But yeah, he can have it because it is like a monarchy, like some people have already postulated. It's like monarchy. So you will survive your papa someday, and it's about to happen. But man, God damn it, man. Go on.
it's very, very unfortunate, Baba. You know, when I'm looking at the situation, in fact, you won't even know where to start. You'll be asking yourself, is Nigeria still a country? Is Nigeria still a country or something else? You know? But this leads me to let our people know that this thing that Nnamdi Kanu, the professor of Nnamdi Kanu, he told them that they should get their Somalia visa. Because the farming in Nigeria now, what is happening is actually a farming. I don't know if you see it from that angle. To me, it's farming.
Nigeria is like a headquarters of refugees right now. Everywhere, palliative. Everyone has something to come and share. And as you are bringing something out to share, thousands and thousands of people are out to collect it. And it's like the country is now surviving on handouts. Like Somalia. Crazy.
My ego, it has surpassed Somalia war zone. The people that are died in Somalia war, yeah, is not up to what is dying in Nigeria as we speak. My ego. You see how many people that died in this stampede of rushing for food? They're over 100, even though the number they gave us.
And you are right.
Yes.
That's what they reported.
Yes. If they say 70, my ego, at the end of the day, some people that carry their own to no hospital that was not accounted for, that died, you won't be in that number. You can get to 150. I'm telling you, that's how Nigeria census goes. You understand? And these people are there. It's just like nothing happened. Yeah, if it is in where there is a country, as of this moment, there will be national mourning. You understand? Not one, not 10, almost it says 70 people. They said official. Mayegu is a disaster, complete disaster. Mayegu finally, this guy that is talking about this Fulani professor. During
the Fulani terrorist sympathizer, the one that told us that Nigerian army with what's that guy's name again? With Sheikh Osama bin Gumi, that Nigeria negotiate with terrorists, and now they've destroyed our Nigerian source of our food supply. Now Nigerians are very poor, but here he is. So it would never kind of, I kind of like listening to him. Okay, when he batches the government, so to say, but knowing his background, I just feel like it is hypocrisy. on his part. But yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, you get the true picture. Because during the time of Buhari, he wasn't this vocal. He was supporting the terrorists. Eh? And he was there when Mumu, that Fulani herdsman professor, he was there when the guy gave a whole country, not just a local government, a whole country to criminal gangs, a drug lord to be running. Eh? And look at the situation, look at the pains that everybody is going through. People like this, if he's in a country where people, there's democracy, people like this shouldn't come out because all his record, they will put him before his face.
Yes.
He shouldn't even to have mouth to talk because he's a terrorist sympathizer. He's the one that is aiding and abetting to the stage where we are today. You know, so it's a fact. It's quite unfortunate where we are heading. Mayegu is inevitable. There is is going to end up in disaster. The prayer that we are praying is that let it not be a disaster that the whole Africa will not contain. You understand me? They should just release him now and they can. We can't be begging them again. We beg enough because the way we are now is like a sleeping Muranya. Everybody is looking at each other. I getting me. We beg them enough, but they continue to hold it now and they can. And as long as they continue to keep it now and they cannot there, an innocent man who is the face of justice in that country. The disaster will continue to befall them. Disaster, they can never avert any disaster. They will not even know how it is happening. They will be wondering what is happening to them. Thank you, my good general. We'll continue to talk.
Yes,
they cannot zip our mouth.
No,
We'll continue to talk until we get our freedom.
It was
Thank you, Baba.
that said that we should live every day like it's going to be our last because one day we are going to be right. So until we breathe our last, right, we will never stop talking.
So.
God bless you, Prince.
So, Baba.
Stay safe, all right?
You too, dear,
Compliment.
You too,
Here is Freddie.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Thank you.
Did I get you or did I lose you? Hello.
Hello.
I got you. Hello, sir.
One name.
Osita.
Yes, my brother.
How you doing, Baba?
May the peace of the Lord always find you and locate you. Your mouth has been anointed for truth and for liberation of mankind. I will always bless you with words.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Sita, it's good to have you back, sir. Yeah. How you doing?
Fine.
Grand.
You know, the caller before Prince Jajaman, believe me, he has spoken passionately. Every morning you wake up, it looks as if the world is crashing on your head. It looks as if everything, because you are definitely going to hear something not only derogatory, but something evil, devilish about where we say we come from. Sometimes I look at it and I ask myself, if not for bad governance, what are we doing in this cold as at this time? That one will still have to go to work.
Yes.
It is all because of the bad governance that we have. All these things we keep saying, we keep talking about, it is only one thing that can solve all this problem. And the only thing that can solve this problem is that we all just go our separate ways so that we can begin to fix our problem in a more molecular ways, in the sense that you know it is you. When you speak, nobody will say that, oh, because of it's a Yoruba man that is there, that's the reason you are wailing. Or they will say, oh, because it's an Igbo man there, that is the reason you are crying.
No.
Or because it's is the northerner that is there, that is the reason you are shouting. All these things will have been able to blame ourselves for ourselves and sort our problems for ourselves, not by trying to play, because Nigeria has gone beyond even it has gone beyond a Nigerian thing. Is the tribal issue, the tribal war is worse than when you are talking about racism.
It is
Is worse than racism.
It is so.
So that's where we are right now. Even I was going through my Instagram handle today, or was it yesterday? The imam or the alpha that wrote that Jesus Christ is now, people divided themselves. Even the Southwesterner, it was now the Christian versus the Muslims.
Yes.
Then I keep asking myself, if you can be united like this to say the truth when it comes to religion, why is it that you can't say the truth when it comes to tribal issues? Knowing the fact that we do not belong in the same place. Let us break this thing off once and for all. And that is the reason I keep telling people that anybody who comes up here and tell me about anything that has to do with election, I will not accept it. Even if they elect the right person today, how are we sure tomorrow is not the wrong person that will take over from that right person? So I keep asking this question. It brings me to the realization that we are not one, we can never be one. The best
there is
time
nothing wrong in that.
There's nothing wrong in that.
Wrong in that. In fact, it actually helps to further, help us to be stronger. When I know that I have a neighbor and I'm sharing border with this neighbor that is friendly neighbor, right? And I am allowed to preserve and protect my own identity, my dignity, my everything that makes me who I am in my own space. And we respect ourselves at the border, right? So it makes us stronger. So there's something wrong in all of us being on our own. And that's what they have preached against for so long. If if this big for nothing country is not serving the interest of any of us, right? So why do we want to keeping it? Why?
It has never worked and it will never work because it was a contraption that was set up just for commerce. If that is the reason for trade, that is the reason they set it up like that, and it will never work. And that was the reason the same people that gave them the contraption said after 100 years, then you guys can renegotiate to know if you are going to stay together or not. That 100 years has elapsed, and we found out that we cannot stay. So why are we doing all this? Are we doing all these things that just look at
we can keep claiming to be the biggest black nation on earth? To whose advantage?
I do not know if that is a medal to them.
It is
but
not.
For me, it is the problem that we have created. And I keep telling, like I told somebody yesterday when we were having discussion, I told somebody yesterday that the reason Africa is backward, Nigeria contributes a lot. They themselves, they know it. That
what is the essence? Look at the United States of America. It's a big country. Yes. It's a big space, right?
Yes.
They are playing a significant role in the world today. But Nigeria is not. Nigeria is not playing any significant role anywhere. We are like a burden of the world.
So they know that if just look at what is happening right now. The Sahel states, they are making a way. Even Ghana. Yep. Just recently, they had a new president. He ordered that the Americans has to close down their military base in Ghana. But if you look at all these things that we are talking about, all these foreign countries, they are now seeing an ally in Nigeria. Anywhere they throw them away, they come to Nigeria. Anywhere they throw them away, they come to Nigeria. The reason they are coming to Nigeria because they know that we don't have a voice because we are not one. They are being sacked from all those countries because those countries, they are one entity. But we, because we are different people, they know we have different voices. And at the end of the day, they know that they have their puppet there, somebody they have compromise on. They told him, you can do anything you do. Anything you want to do, you have our backing. So far, you do our bidding. That is what is happening in Nigeria. I have never seen, even as strong as Babangida and Abacha was, their children were not coming out, and people were, and the Nigerian military was saluting them. As strong as those people, they were not doing guard of honor for a crazy motherfucking civilian who doesn't have a faith.
He's been following his father everywhere. He was in France. It was in Brazil. It was almost everywhere where his father was. And they were like, what is his role exactly? I mean, when Donald Trump appointed Ivanka, he gave her a role. So she was doing something. What role is Tifnubu's son doing in his entourage, in his government? Give him a job. If you want him to be relevant, to be doing something, give him an appointment. Not as the position of the first son. You know,
I do not know how it counts, but even the Senate president of Nigeria can't get that honor. Even the strongest governor in Nigeria, which is the Lagos State governor, based on the portfolio he controls, can't even get that honor from civil defense.
Understand? Like, what the heck is going on? And it's going to get worse. That's my whole thing. It's going to get worse.
And I will see people talking about 2027. It is better, even if we can't do anything, boycott the election. Let them have their election. Boycott it is an embarrassment. So please, all these things.
Anyway,
thank you very much, my brother, and God bless you.
Okay, you stay safe, and compliments of the season to you. In case I don't speak to you again this year, I'll see you next year. All right, sir. You're a good one.
So my people, that is it. I hope you guys heard everything they discussed in this particular video, especially concerning the inauguration of a Sharia court in Oyo State come 11th of January 2025, and what Mayego said about it, and other matters they discussed in this particular video. As I bring this update to you guys, and I hope you truly enjoy watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, just as I said before, that subscription is free, and also don't forget to give me a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend this video for other people to watch. Share the video to your friends and family so that they'll get opportunity to watch as well. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate you all. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to Shamra Senior Steve.